Just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys that are out there. I've received amazing emails from a lot of you guys that know what I've been going through and have been paying attention. Obviously, I'm not doing too much drone stuff at the moment. I'm trying to get my car ready for using it for deliveries and driving. True Drone Reviews, TDR, gave me a really good idea to go check out Enterprise Rentals because of the type of work I could do, like sitting down all day works out. So like I said, I was going to try to get my car prepared enough that I could drive it for long adventures or short ones. So that's what we're doing, as well as doing Postmates. So that's what I'm getting the car prepared for, because obviously I can't keep going without some source of income, but I also can't like do regular jobs either. So I'm trying to just do things that are beneficial to my future and be proactive here while all of this kind of pans out. So yes, I apologize for the content, the car stuff lately, but I'm just having fun making videos. Sean Brooks in the house. Happy Thanksgiving. Sagon98, Drone Fix, happy Thanksgiving. Minister of Memes, what's going on, brother? TCM, happy Thanksgiving. Mel, 400 AGL, happy Thanksgiving, brother. Doing a quick live here before I disappear with the family to go have turkey and stuffing and all that fun jazz. So I cannot, unfortunately, Gary. You like my shirt? A little bit of pink mixed in with blue? Yeah, dude. Real men wear pink. Yeah, dude. I didn't work 8 months at my job. Even though I worked the same place for 8 months, I changed jobs at the place that I worked for 2 different companies. So even though I worked the job for like 3 years, almost 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that, to get FMLA or temporary disability, I would have had to have been there for over a year with the new company, and I wasn't. I was only there for like 7 or 8 months. So that really sucks, man. So yeah, no, there's no state help coming in. It's just me doing me, trying to figure out how to make ends meet and make all this work. And a lot of you guys have been super supportive and donated. You are amazing. It's definitely helping with a lot of my hospital bills and visits right now, because this is a weekly thing of constantly going to the doctor, and it's getting really crazy, honestly. But it is what it is. I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for, parents that care and are still around to help me through this time of craziness. So they may not be able to be 100% financially supportive of the situation, but they're definitely helping me through a lot of it. So Floyd, big money, Lon, did you get the other car? No, the other car did not go through. I could not get that started. I tried everything and the thing just would not start. So I gave up. Gerald with a happy Thanksgiving. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day, man. I really do. Hope everything's working out in your favor. Hope, everything is just awesome for everybody. How's that Lego song? Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. Watch me get a copyright strike for singing it. That'd be my luck after all this. So Michael Blade, what's happening, brother? PD Tech in the house. What's going on, man? Lon, we just watched the 3rd episode of The Mandalorian. Craziness. I'm not sure what to call the little green guy, because obviously it's after the Empire. Oh. William, dude, you didn't have to do that, man. Chuck Norris has the turkey stuff him. Oh my gosh, that's funny, bro. I got to study new Chuck Norris jokes. It's time I start telling them again when I pop in on streams, man. For the longest, I used to tell just nothing but Chuck Norris jokes because they were funny. And, a lot of them people hadn't heard of. A lot of them I wrote myself, and so fun stuff. But, yeah, no, that doesn't mean it doesn't matter. I'm disabled from a motorcycle accident. Talk to an attorney. I hear you, Gary. I'm trying to expend everything I can possibly do and stay a working member of society as long as possible before I actually end up getting attorneys and pushing the boundaries of the legal system. I would rather work if I can, and I'm doing my best to make that happen. So, yeah, we're working on it, brother. That was it's extremely boring sitting here all day doing nothing. So trust me, anytime I get a chance to work on my car or make a video or go out and fly drones with a friend or something like that, I definitely go out and I do that. So can't spell the day. Watching football and eating my turkey, huh? Not me. I don't get into sports. Unless I can play them, I don't like to watch them. It's different if you have the camaraderie of a team and you're part of something. That's a little bit different. But like, I don't know, man. I can't really get with the boys, eat chicken wings, drink beer, and talk loud while the wives are in the other room. I don't know. It never was a thing for me, I guess. You know. I know it makes me a weird guy. I'd rather watch drone videos all day than watch sports. I'd rather watch drone racing. I'd like drones. Like, I don't know. That's just my thing. I can't sit through a sporting event. I could watch drones fly all day. I guess that's a sporting event on ESPN. I can do that all day. As long as I can watch the feed from the person that I like watching, I'm good with that. But yeah, I don't know. Well, thank you, Gary, and happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. Drone shots in the house. I'm with you on that topic, Dan. Yes. Personal theory. Yodas are a construct of the Force, like Anakin Skywalker. There only seems to be one at a time. I don't know about that, Lon. If you dabble with, like, if you look up the source of Yoda, like Yoda's species really doesn't have a name, and that was actually George Lucas was the one that said he wanted to keep the mysteriousness around the Yoda character, and it's always been that way. So he's, up to this point, like he's kept it very secretive and hasn't said anything, and I don't think he's still going to. But what's interesting is that if you look at all the Star Wars lore that's happened and all the background stuff and books and all that, if you put it all together, apparently there have been a number, like 16 or something like that, 16 of Yoda's species spread out over a time frame through the lore. And I guess every single one of them was a Jedi master over times, and they only go to the light side. They've never had a character of Yoda's species that ever went to the dark side or even wanted or was even tempted by the dark side. I don't know why that is, but there's tons of videos now, people trying to break down and go through all the Star Wars verbatim and all that word for word and try to figure out his character precisely. But yeah, it's interesting, man. So obviously we can pretty much assume. Well, now I'm wondering, because Yoda and Yaddle were on the council at the same time, I'm wondering if Yoda and Yaddle had something going on that nobody knows about. Maybe. So you say one at a time, but look, Yoda and Yaddle were on the council in episode 1 together, and 2. Attack of the Clones, Yaddle was in there as well. That's why I said, man, you really gotta, like, the lore is out there, dude. There's tons of information about it. I've been studying it pretty closely now. Third Eye View, what's happening? Yes to drone racing. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Gobble, gobble. There are only ever 2 with at a time frame, master and apprentice. But Yoda and Yaddle were both masters. I don't know, man. It's interesting stuff. For those of you guys that aren't watching The Mandalorian, you definitely should. It is a crazy good Star Wars series. As much as I hated it being made into a series, because it's really long and drawn out, I like a beginning, middle, and end. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I'll watch the whole series just because it's good and I'm entertained by it. And yes, Lon, you were right. The dude does get cut in half. You don't get to see him cut in half, but you see the lower abdomen fall with no blood. Still crazy. For a kid's TV series, it's a bit violent. I like it. It brings Star Wars. It's got a very gritty feel to it. It like puts war back into Star Wars, kind of like Rogue One did. I'm all about it. Oh, John, RC Funds, what's up, dude? Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Drone bum. You bum. What are you doing, bumming around the internet right now? Chuck Norris was bit by one venomous snake. The word is the black mamba. After 5 days of excruciating pain, the snake died. Yeah, that's one of my older jokes I used to tell. There's a bunch of good ones, man. One of these days I'll just do a whole Chuck Norris rant thing about just nothing but Chuck Norris jokes. Wow, Dad random with a $20 super chat. Craziness. Oh, Chris, you came out of the woodwork on that one. Sitting, burping, and watching football. Oh, yes, and smoking a turkey. Get well, my friend. Thank you. I was actually watching your live stream earlier, Dad. You are amazing, sir. It's what I do, says Drone Bum. There are only ever 2 Sith, a master and an apprentice, I meant. There must be limitations to the number of some character. I agree. I mean, it's very mysterious. It is very mysterious. Yoda's background. Well, I guess his species background history. Everybody's just coming to, like, if you look up Baby Yoda, right? Like, legit, if you go on eBay or Amazon and look up Baby Yoda, that's what everybody's calling him, because we haven't had it. There's no name yet and there's no species. Everybody's just calling him Baby Yoda, which is interesting to me. I am Detour client, so I can't stay long. I understand, my friend. It's good to have you, Timeless. Drum bum. Happy Turkey Day, Mel. So, way to go, Daddy-O. Let's see here. Yeah, man, I hope everybody's having an enjoyable day so far. I hope it's been great since you woke up. And I'm actually back to making DVDs again for friends to kind of get by, which is cool. I own all the content, I promise. Yeah, man, that's what we're doing right now. So, fun times. Fun times. Isn't that right, Ham? Ham's having his Thanksgiving brunch right now. I gave him a huge handful of green spinach and a big handful of lettuce and hay and a carrot, and topped off his food dish. So he's like just being a fat, chubby guinea pig right now. So I'm still considering getting a bird at some point. I got to have ham solo, because it's a guinea pig, ham solo. And I want a bird, so I can call him, you know, Luke Skysquawker or something like that, because that just sounds good. So we'll have Ham Solo and Luke Skysquawker. What do you think? If Jay Drone was here, he'd say, bam! Bob, yes, I saw your comment the other day. I am a grease monkey. I do all my own work on my cars, unless I don't have the tool, or just, you know, can't do it without at least, you know, a second. I do all my own work that I can do myself. You know, when it requires getting other people involved, that's when I'm like, I can do the work. I just have to have the other person. Normally, a lot of your friends don't really want to help you work on your cars. So at that point, it ends up going to a shop. So, you know, I can do it. I just, yeah. I don't know if I'm getting more color in my face or not. You're going to have to tell me, guys. I still seem like I'm pale. So why rock? Happy Thanksgiving, JW. Happy Thanksgiving. PD with a bam. Yes, sir. Dan, you look good. You must be getting some on the side. No, man, I'm not getting anything on the side right now, because things are still swollen to the point of where they shouldn't be, in very uncomfortable life. So we're taking lots of diuretics to see if we can get the fluid to go down. I'd like to get back to a healthy relationship life. That would be fun. Seems like this one cost me a relationship. So yeah, good times. So drones are a healing power. Dad Random, I 100% agree. I would like to be able to get a new drone at some point, but I'm holding off until I find out what's going to happen in 2020. So I'm going to deal with the Bebop 2 and the Solo for right now, and all my little race drones and FPV stuff. I'm not going any further than that. I'm not spending extra money. I want to see what's going to happen in 2020. If I need a drone with ADS-B setup and all that craziness, then I don't see what the point is of me investing in a bunch of drones that I'm going to now have to hook up and make them do different things and install different parts on. So, like I said, I'm just playing the waiting game. All of you that have the Mavic Mini, what are you going to do now with ADS-B? I don't think it comes with ADS-B setup, and you're going to be required to have it. It can fly 400 feet, and it can fly over a mile away. You're going to have to think about something with ADS-B. Now, I could be wrong. Mel could probably answer that question. Does it have ADS-B setup? I was thinking about the Skydio, the Parrot. Heck, at this point, they finally started tuning the Hubsan Xeno well enough that people are getting to be happy with it now. I may actually just get one. We shall see. Or a FIMI X8W or something like that. The FIMI X8 series. Any of those would be good. The Xeno took 2.5 years to mash out and get finally under control and get all the firmware where it should be. And that's just a Hubsan problem. That's totally deterred me from wanting it in the first place. Gimbal glitch and just craziness, and that, and not having any real sensors on it. Once again, I just don't understand that. But I think you know, for $400, and I think they're down to like 300 now, 315 or something like that. That seems worth it considering you can get the mini for this for 500, or you can get the 4K big drone from Hubsan for, you know, a fraction of the price and be able to actually do the big boy maneuvers in 4K. So I don't know. I know, that's what I'm saying, Lon. That's what I thought, Mel. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Under 250 sometimes. Yeah, that's what I said. I'll look around. I will consider the Xeno. As much as I don't want Hubsan, I'll consider it. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. So I wanted them to fix all of the problems before I committed to anything, and it seems like they're finally getting out of the beta stage that it's been in forever. So no, but I don't think you need it for old drones. I don't know about that, man. You don't think you need it for old drones? Why is that? I don't think the Solo is going to get grandfathered into anything. I think they're going to have a requirement that if you're flying, it has to have ADS-B on it of some kind to be tracked. Some kind of way to track the drone. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see which way it goes. Like I said, I don't want to make a choice until 2020 anyway, so I got a whole nother month, and you know, hopefully by then I've figured out some way to work and I'll start feeling better and get back to somewhat of a normal lifestyle until the transplant has to take place. We'll see, man. You know, could be fun. It's enjoyable. I'm always about new drones. I understand, Lon. That's why I said, but it seems to me that if you read through the 2020 stuff, man, what's coming in 2020, seems like they're saying doesn't matter. It's going to have some way to be tracked. There you go. See, I would think they would come up with some way to meet the guidelines, Mel. We are talking about DJI here. In the UK, the CAA are talking about electronic conspicuity as wow, okay. It's a requirement of all drones, not just new ones. That's what I'm saying. It would seem weird that the US would like, oh yeah, but you know, if you have an older drone, feel free. You know, it's still just as dangerous to have it up in the air, and this is what we're trying to avoid. But go ahead, you know, go for it. That's why I said I just can't see them doing that. I think they would have to try to make it even across the board for everybody. So, drone ID is already a thing, yes. The cool thing about ADS-B is it is the ability to know what is in the sky precisely. Like I said, Chris, I will definitely check it out. I wonder if this will prevent fly when no Wi-Fi in Northern Ontario. No idea. Thomas, what's up? From what I've been reading, Dan, you are correct. The next thing they are going to push is if it has a camera. And like I said, man, you have to be able to distinguish the difference between toy grade and hobby grade. And how do you do that? You know, that's really what the issue is coming down to. How do you break it down into what is considered toy grade and what is considered hobby grade? They still haven't been able to define that characteristic, which is why we all fall under one category. You know, there's no in between. You're all just under this one category. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Craziness. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Thank you for the donations. You guys are amazing. I'm going to let you get back to your day here. Parents should be getting back here pretty soon from their walk. I just got done showering for family pictures and putting on nice clothes and doing all that stuff. Did my hair, you know. So I'm going to start shutting things down here, and I think we're going to watch a new movie tonight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or something like that. Quentin Tarantino's new movie for tonight should be a good time. If any of you have seen it, don't say anything. I don't want to know. But yeah, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's out there right now. Don't forget to smash the like button. Definitely helps, especially right now when I can't really go out and make too much content like I want to. But I'm working on it. some days I feel good and I go out and I do things, and other days I just want to lay around and hurt all day. So doing what we can here. So, alrighty, guys. Gabe M, happy Thanksgiving, brother. I returned your email today. I tried to get back to all of you that sent me an email, even if it was from 2 weeks ago. I tried to answer all those today. So, yes, sir. True Drone Reviews, TDR. I just had a discussion, and you were in this. Happy Thanksgiving, brother. So, TDR just disappeared. I don't know what happened. All right, I will catch you guys on the flip. Happy holidays. To the room. Yeah.